Western Australia, Australia. COVID-19 restrictions from 5th of June 2020. From June 5th, the rules in Western Australia will follow Part 3 of 6-step plan, while Phase 4 can be activated from the 27th of June 2020. Here are the answers to the questions many have. Can I visit my friends or family? Up to 100 people are allowed to gather publicly and privately per single undivided space. Up to 300 people can gather together in total over multiple spaces. From June 27th, all gathering limits along with the 100-300 rule will be removed. Instead, gatherings will be governed by the 1 person per 2 square meters rule. Can I have a party? If you are only inviting 100 people, inclusive of children, you are allowed to have a party. 300 people are allowed to gather in outdoor multiple spaces. Can I go to a restaurant or cafe? Cafes and restaurants will be allowed to open. Businesses will need to ensure each customer has at least 4 square meters. Can I exercise outdoors? Outdoor gym facilities will be reopened and outdoor boot camps will be allowed with a maximum of 100 single indoor space, 300 multiple spaces people to a group. Can I go for a swim? Yes. Swimming pools will be allowed to reopen, but they could be capped to a maximum of 100 swimmers at any one time. Beaches will now remain open. Can I go to the library? Libraries may open with restrictions. Capacity must not exceed 1 person per 4 square meters, including staff members. Each library must have a COVID-19 safety plan. Can I let the kids loose on the playground? Public playgrounds will be open again. Physical distancing and hygiene should be practiced with the little ones. Can I go back to the office? Each business owner can make decisions about what makes the most sense for their situation. Employers must allow employees to work from home where it is reasonably practical to do so. Can I leave Perth? Residents are allowed to leave their homes for recreational activities including picnics, fishing, boating or camping. Recreational travel to most nearby regions is now allowed, except for some remote Aboriginal communities. All overseas travel with very few exceptions have been banned and is not likely to resume until next year. Can I go shopping? Retail stores have been allowed to open. This is under the provision that they follow the 4-meter rule. Can I get a haircut or visit my beauty therapist? Yes, but capacity must not exceed 1 customer per 4 square meters on the premises. When am I allowed to leave my house? You can go out to shop, to work or study if this cannot be done from home, for fresh air and exercise with a maximum of 10 people, and for recreational purposes and socializing as long as you are observing social distancing. Can I get tested if I haven't been overseas? Western Australia Health has announced that anyone with the slightest flu-like symptoms should get tested. If you work with vulnerable people, for example in a nursing home, boarding school or any other kind of residential facility, and you experience any respiratory symptoms, no matter how mild, you must be tested. Can I attend weddings and funerals? Weddings and funerals, people are allowed up to 100 while following the 4-meter rule. From June 27, all gathering limits will be removed. Can I go for a drive? Yes, you can go out for a drive. Are dentists open? Yes, dental services are now open. Are the pubs open? Yes. Pubs can open up to seated diners with 1 person per every 2 square meters. Alcohol may be served without a meal. Are schools, TAFE colleges and universities back in session? Yes, all students returned on May 18. Parents are also now allowed on school grounds. School libraries can also open up for 100 people in a shared space at a time. What about cinemas, entertainment venues and museums? Community facilities, galleries, museums, theatres, auditoriums, cinemas and concert venues can all reopen, along with Perth Zoo, wildlife and amusement parks, arcades, skate rinks and indoor play centres. All venues can have up to 100 people per enclosed space and up to 300 people across the entire venue. Can I move houses? You are allowed to move houses, but keeping in mind the social distancing rules. What does the Australian government's contact tracing app do? Dubbed COVID Safe, the technology is based on digital contact tracing modelled on a similar app used in Singapore. Its purpose is to suppress the issue of community transmission, where the infection is spread between people in public. How long will this last? Western Australia is currently in stage 3 of a 6-stage process on easing social restrictions advised by the federal government to be rolled out over the next 2 months. However, there is no concrete timeline and the state governments are not required to follow every recommendation. Certain protocols such as physical distancing may be in place for several more months to come. The World Health Organization has warned that relaxing lockdown restrictions too quickly could lead to a resurgence of the outbreak.